Yeah, I yeah came. I decided, it was life size. I don't know if you could really tell, from the renderings, the videos I posted. But I said frilly collar for sure. And then like I was like neck gordlet, right? And then I'm like, well, it's fucking clearly the upper armor. And I'm like, bro, if you're just gonna do it, and it's a fucking, I mean, like it's you don't really capture a lot of the detail on the camera, but hey, hey, special ed, who is that, dude? I remember who that is in some of the older videos on the account that got erased, not by me, but uh oh, okay, so it wasn't the okay, because there was somebody else, another one, and I don't know if it was really uh this person or not, but he used this person's uh, picture, a famous Eddie. And that was the name of the account, special ed. So that's what I thought you were talking about. I don't know special ed from the slabs, but heat stroke, yeah, that happens, man. It's weird, man. It happens, and yet there's other people that are out there for years and years and don't have any problems. It's incredible, dude. Anyway, so I was we could talk about that, dude. Conspiracy theories and that. I mean, Alien Underhill, he'll fucking tell you. I mean, I'll tell you too, but you want to hear it from another source. Like, there's people out there, bro. You've shot them in the fucking head, in the eyeball. You've seen it yourself, right? And they're lurking around the bushes with their fucking hungry fucking looks on their faces, and they fucking cower back, dude, into the bushes, and you swear to God, you fucking hit them in the head and the eye, and the next day you'll see them, and they're fucking, it's like almost healed, and then the next, a few hours later, it's like completely healed, and it's like, no way, dude, and and then like, you know what I mean? And it's like, what? I mean, you just said it yourself right there. You know what I mean? It's like you got motherfuckers just dropping dead for any reason, and you go like little girls that are half their age and been out there for years, and like, what? You're not. How are you not a fucking vampire, dude? And been shot, bro, and heal immediately. It's sad, yeah. You see like people like fucking die. Anyway, bro. So this is life size. This is completely life size. 100%, 100%. I was gonna say 100 feet tall. No, 100%, 6 feet tall. You know what's so weird, watermelon? I've heard that before, man. Is this a mind control thing? Are you involved with the program, dude? Are you affiliated with my handlers? I've heard that before. I swear to God, it's crazy, dude. I don't know. We're like on fucking multiple parallel universes too, dude. Since they started fucking with that collider, because I've done the same thing so many times. I've seen the same thing. You know, the Mandalorian effect, whatever the fuck they call it, the Mandela effect, dude. There's so many of those nowadays. It's like it's crazy, dude. Like there's so many of them, you could find them. Yeah, English or Spanish. Ah, ah. Yup. See, I was gonna have him holding a small, uncircumcised micro penis in the gauntlet gloves, but I was like, yeah, you know what I mean. And I was gonna like, the truth be told, you'd be peeing on the fucking uh, cactus or the eagle. So the eagle's waterproof and the snake, but you know, that's just like highly disrespectful, dude. And it's like, come on, bro. Um, damn. Well, yeah, man. So you know what? Hey, you gotta like go big, bro, on the fucking on the armor. It was a big undertaking. I'm like, what? More of an undertaking than a fucking realistic self portrait? Shit. And then somehow that just came out life size. Look, it's the same. It's the same size, bro. Totally, bro. Same size. I'm like, okay, so you're telling me you're gonna draw a fucking same size, bro? My, what the fuck? It's yeah, it's. I got the whole thing, bro. The whole fucking. Hey, what's up, Gary O, bro? What's up, my dude? Good to see you. Real good to see you. Anyway, I'm gonna. I don't know what to even. Hold on, let me get my pen right here. I don't know what to work on, dude. He needs a lot. That's not going to be my final answer on the gauntlet gloves. All right, you guys. Yeah, me too, Gary. Oh, except it's a little bit better. So I hope it is for you too. Same old shit, but a little better. You know what I mean? Like hopefully, like maybe a little ache or pain that you normally deal with has gone away, or mechanical fucking problem you deal with. That was me. I had some mechanical issues, and then my brakes went out. So I got a so I did my brakes. Okay, cool. Now we're rolling. And now I got a couple other things to fix, and you know. No, man, it's El Joe Mistletoe, bro. You don't see the resemblance? You don't see the resemblance, Jay? Except I'm not taking my bottom tooth out, bro. Just for the. It was bad enough I had to do it for the portrait. Yeah, picking another summer, dude. Where are you at, dude? Hopefully you're not anywhere fucked. Dude, have you seen that caterpillar video I made? It's like hopefully going viral. Did 10,000 views in 24 hours. I never seen a caterpillar with retractable horns like that, dude. And there was like a white, like a clear substance that came off of them. Hopefully, yeah, well, hopefully make it through the summer, my dude. Uh, I guess I'll work on. I guess I should work on the glovulars a little bit. What do you guys think? It's cool, right? It's life size. I just gotta work on it. Dude, I swear to God, all I had was this right here. Oh, in the shoulders. That was it. That was it. And I was like, well, I guess I gotta do it. So I put up 9 pieces of paper. And I'm like, yeah, this is gonna come out fucking terrible, dude. Like, as usual, this is a very ambitious undertaking. And I was like, just go, bro. Pull up some conquistador armor and fucking go for it. I started going for it and it works, dude. It fucking works. The only thing is that the hands right there. So I think I'm gonna have him carrying a bucket, right? Like a bucket full of water, right? And I can have it dripping. You know what I mean? There's all kinds of weird, trippy shit I could do with that, dude. Having a bucket could have a hole in it. Um, there's all kinds of trippy, symbolic shit, right? So that's all I was thinking. Plus, you're in the desert, right? So that's what I was thinking. That's what I was thinking. Oh, who else is in here, man? Is the stream coming through good? You know what I guess I should do? Yeah, you could do that. Yeah, but it doesn't go with the goals, you know? The whole thing is, you know what I'm saying? Like, when we already kind of, I've got the bucket there, see? See the bucket, see the handle going through the, it's a little blackened and the bucket's there. Oh, in the form of the wooden bucket and the handle. So you could kind of just fucking, you can kind of visualize, the big picture toting a bucket. It's heavy, heavy on the mind, but I want to buckle the knees more. And I want to buckle the knees more. Dude, I wanted to make them really fucking skinny, right? Like little pencil twigs on a upper torso. But I gotta tell you, we've been going to the beach and the water was like really nice yesterday. And so I'm in my wetsuit. I'm like, man, I probably look all fucked up, dude. I gotta like fucking see, man, because I don't want to be like out here, dude. You know what I mean? Like you see like some bitch with muffin top or like a spare tire and like Daisy Dukes on, or you have no ass at all. You're built like a frog and you're like wearing Daisy Dukes and you're just like, bitch, really? Like what the fuck? So I don't want to be that guy, dude. So I like fucking. I'm like, well, what can I do? I'm like, oh, you got the camera, bro. So I throw up the camera, dude. First of all, right? Like I'm drawing, bro. This is like I just like fucking tape paper to my wall and start drawing. It's because it's life size, so I got to keep it in proportion. But just besides of that, who has a fucking ninja wall, bro? Like what? Like what the fuck? That's a real metal fucking ninja dagger, dog. What? Really, dude? Yeah. Really, bitch tits. Yeah. What? Even got a fucking ninja helmet? Good luck bashing my face in with that. 'Cause to my understanding, it's bulletproof. Oh, that's a real good idea, rudders. Actually, well, you know what? You could have a whole bunch of dynamites in that bucket, like a bit, a bouquet. Shit, that's a very good idea. Um, yeah, salty pickle. Hey man, I'm glad to hear from you, bro. Somebody said you died, stupid motherfuckers. Somebody's like, hey, did you hear? Salty pick. Oh no, they said you're a quadriplegic, bro. You got in a really bad accident. So unless you got the fucking Stephen Hawking's device to type with, I'm glad to see you, dude. Because I was like, damn, that's fucked up, though. Yeah. Man, I see my friend, bro, a friend of mine. It's not like a great friend. Like, I'm not like befriending him or nothing. Like, he moved next door to me and, we used to do dabs. He's pretty cool. I didn't know about his past, but he's like very famous. He was married to his best friend's Tito Ortiz, and he was married to Jenna Jameson's best friend, and he was in like fucking 90% of her movies, man. They used this kid. And then he was on Intervention a bunch of times, and just like, but he's cool. And that dude, and people make fun of him and shit because like the Intervention was like on him like smoking meth and beating off for 8 hours. Those are his words, you know what I mean? He's like, so anyway, his son, I guess, was just like estranged from him, and he shot up a thing, dude. Did a mass shooting on like a gay bar, and the reporters are like fucking jackals, dude. They're on this guy, my friend, and I was watching the footage. I haven't seen it. I watched it for the first time last night. It's about a year old, and fuck, dude, he looks so bad, bro. And he was talking about, he's like, yeah, yeah, yeah. You could see how meth fucked me up. Like his face is all twitching. He's like, I got tardive dyskinesia, and just like everything they were saying about his son, bro. Like, well, what about your like you fucked? He hopefully he doesn't get the death penalty. And he's like, yeah, I failed him. It was just sad, dude. So I'm like, I didn't need to see that shit. And then somebody fucking was like, I heard Salty Pickle got in a fucking accident. He's quadriplegic now. And I was like, what? No. And then like somebody else said somebody died or something, dude. Or it was like some dumb shit. It was like, you know what I mean? Like you see it comes up in your feed so much. It says like Joe Pesci died. Fucking like people like you're like, no way. And it's just clickbait. So I was getting a bunch of those. But I gotta tell you, man, for real. I was like, I got the camera, dude. I'll just put the camera down here and I'll get a real look. Just like they say, like when you think you're so good, film yourself playing hockey or film yourself surfing, and you could see like how shitty you really are. And I was so okay, so I put the fucking phone down on a rock. I was gonna post the video too. It's pretty cool. Anyway, they run and dive in the water. I gotta tell you, no stick legs, bro. Like, I've like really been working out, and it's working. It's paying off. I think I'm in my best shape, dude. I'm living my best life. Like fucking. This is accurately coming out too. But I will say though, the only thing, the only thing is I feel like the hat is a little small, and I was doing some renderings earlier, and I seen that the hat, if it's more bridge like that's the more of the form. Which that's actually a cool little symbol, dude. By the way, but it's not as pronounced as the one. So anyway, fucking life size though, proportional. I've got an eagle sitting on the cactus, rubbing up against me with that little snake in his mouth, like that. Dude, if you guys were liking it, give me a follow. Yeah, there's been a lot of clickbait. There's been a lot of content though. Um, there's been a lot of content, man. I feel like people are coming back to TikTok. It's like a mass exodus back. But you know what? I'm gonna say it, dude. I think they're doing something with that TikTok shit. I think they're fucking us up, dude. I think the shit is like, because I noticed this. First of all, they be selling shit. First of all, you could never say something like this. And motherfuckers are gonna get hurt. And shit's bad. You should be able to say when something's bad. You know what I'm saying? But they'll censor this like a motherfucker, right? But YouTube don't. You talk about conspiracy, you want to have a tinfoil hat on all you want. They don't know what the fuck, bro. You know what I mean? So fuck them, dude. But they've thrown a lot of shit, bro. Like lately, like psychological warfare, dude. Like cats getting fucking mutilated, getting chopped up, and like a fucking, you know what I mean? Like Chinese people eat cat type shit. You know what I mean? You're like, are you fucking with me? Are you fucking with me? You know what I mean? Like what? Like showing people like getting fucking beat, tortured, just like fucking shit. Like you're like, okay, motherfucker, psychological warfare. And then they're like pushing all these products, right? Like bullet vests and cop lights, bro. And yeah, of course I bought them. I'm like, fuck. I got like, bro, I got fucking plate carriers for days, dude. You know what I mean? And like, yeah, they had some fucking sick ones. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, I'm about that life. But I was thinking, like, yeah, of course they're doing that, dude. And the cop light, bro. You don't even get me started on these cop lights. I'll part them like the Red Sea with this shit. For real. You just, hey, motherfucker. Hey, come on, let's move it on. Come on, guys, keep it moving. Fuck, at the late night on the boardwalk just to fuck with people. And it works like a charm. If there's any traffic whatsoever, dude, just for my own safety on the motorcycle, that you're gonna like hit me because you're not paying attention or whatever, like let that be the reason. But besides of that, I'll be like not only at parts in like the Red Sea, but they pose over, dude. They probably have the come to Jesus moment and change their whole life around shit. And when you pull off, they don't even know. They're thinking like, oh, whew, okay, oh, I'll never smoke meth again, Jesus. And it's just some dude with a light, cause they're trying to undermine society and fucking craziness, dude. You know what? I was thinking about this during the pandemic. I had an actual emergency in the truck, and I needed a tow, and I waited on the line with AAA for 2 hours, more than that. It was like 2 hours, 45 minutes. I called the mechanic. I was gonna pay out of pocket. Whoever gets there first, fuck it, dude. You know what I mean? And 2 hours and 45 minutes, the mechanic showed up with the truck, and I just got the fuck out of there. They never answer their phone. 2 hours and 45 minutes. And people pay for that service. And I was thinking, just because motherfuckers lose their minds, they'll call the AAA just, you know what I mean? Because they're having a non automotive emergency. And they're just like, oh, help me. So I called my insurance agent. I didn't know what else to do. Like, that's the level of some people's dumb fucking retardation. I've heard it from their own lips. You're like, you called your fucking insurance agent? Like, what the fuck is it? They figured it out for you. I mean, okay. Fuck, you know who figures out stuff for me? Fucking nobody. Fuck, I do. Like, duh, you know, duh. Remember that? We need to bring that back, dude. Duh. Right? Kids talking about Gen X? Of course, Gen X. We drank out of hoses. We were left alone. We don't give a fuck. You're not going to hurt our fucking sensibilities. We mimicked the disabled to each other when one of us said something dumb. Duh. Remember? Remember? We need to bring that back, dude. But that's the level of fucking retardation that you're dealing with here. But anyway, I had an actual emergency. I called and I never got a hold of him. 2 hours and 45 minutes, and I was thinking. And then this customer who I can't stand. She's just a total bitch. She says fucked up like narcissistic shit, gaslighting type shit, like fucked up shit. And I know it's not me because one time I had a counseling session and the counselor's like, I'm really busy. You're at work right now. This is all logged in on the phone, like my job. So it's still good to see you. So I was like, she was like, just whatever, just keep working as long as we're running the clock, it's cool. And I'm like, okay, cool. And then like the lady was like started with her shit and like blah, 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 and I take a pile out front and I go, oh my God, like when I got away, I go, did you fucking hear that? And she was like, oh my God, yeah, that is, I couldn't believe it. She's like, how old is that lady? I'm like, bro, she's like fucking 60 something years old, almost like 50s for sure. And she's like, oh my God, it's like, sounds like a fucking 4-year-old. I lost my fucking train of thought. I had some like pertinent point why I was like talking about that 4-year-old lady's mentality, but like somebody I work for that. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. So she was trying to show me, like, I guess, like, you know what I mean? Because like I'll stand up for myself and put my foot down, and be like, bitch, fuck you think you're talking to? Now I'm gonna do this and that, like we agreed upon, and you're gonna pay me. I'm gonna get the fuck on, dude, because I don't want any fucking problems. You know what I mean? It's just get like, oh, you know what I mean? And then I could tell that her own mind and her own fucking fear starts working against her, right? And so she fucking later on, she calls the police department, 911. And I'm like listening. I'm like, man, you're on hold a long time. Like, that's not the police. I hope it's not the good thing you're not on the phone with the police department. And she's like, it is. And I was like, oh, shit. And I'm like, thinking to myself, well, I sure hope you weren't like thinking to do that, like to show me, you know, because in your own fear, if you think I'm going to do something, like I'm just going to show this dude that I'll call the police, because now you're exposing that they don't even answer your fucking phone call, dumb bitch. And she's that type of person too that doubles down. You make a mistake or you're fucking wronged or checkmated, you double down. Like, let me lose two chess pieces now. You know what I mean? It's like dirt, dirt. So yeah, she's fucking there. And bro, about 45 minutes went by and they did not pick up the phone, the police department. And anyway, let me bring it full circle now. The point of what I was saying was, just like during the pandemic when I was waiting for 2 hours and 45 minutes for AAA, what if all these migrants that are coming across, the Chinese ones, the Pakistani ones, the ones that they're, you know, they're talking about saying military age men, and they get all clammed up when you ask them what they're here. If that's true, and all those ones, dude, they said 100 million? 100 million. That can't be right. It had to have been 100,000 because there's only 300 million Americans. I think it was 100,000, which it takes 10 of those just to make 1 million. I think there's 300 million Americans. 100,000 is nothing. But if you had 100,000 people, military age men, that were all supposed to call 911 at the same time, you would overwhelm the system. And then you wouldn't even have to do anything. Just the daily, regular, organic chaos that takes place, the domestic violences, the fender benders, the gang violence, the shootings, right? All that's going on and going unanswered. And it would just create more chaos. And then when people figure it out what's going on, it will just be like an explosion of chaos, and the thin blue line is broken, like, as they say. And I was just thinking, like, fuck, you don't have to be doing anything. There's no dirty bomb. There's no fucking uh like making weapons or doing anything like that. Or like, all you got to do is just pick up burner phones, and they probably give you one, dude, when you get your little package. Bro, they all overwhelm this. They all call 911 at once, just like when they all called AAA at once during the pandemic, dude. Whoa, what are you talking about? What are you talking about, Stoic? Oh, oh yeah, good for you. Yeah, I was talking about with this light, dude. But I'm saying, like, this is the kind of shit they're selling. They're pushing on people, and I just noticed it's like cop lights, bullet vests, a lot of likes. Oh, the best one. Check this out. The best one that you get on TikTok that's undermining society is, it's about this damn big too. And what it is it takes a digital picture of a UPC code. You go in the store and you take a picture of the UPC code on the package, and then it comes up, but there's a little screen. It shows your picture and the the pricing that it says, and you could actually change the pricing and input whatever you want. So if it says $100 or $99.99, you could change it to 99 cents. And then you push a button and it prints out the fucking sticker, dude, on a white sticker paper, and you slap that over the fucking UPC code on the product, and you're in the store. You take it to the self checkout, or you take it to the regular checkout, and they're scanning it. Boop. You know what I mean? I would take it to the self checkout though, because you don't want to like have the checker is going to see a stereo box and go boop, and it's be like 99 cents. What the fuck? But a lot of times they ain't paying attention. They're not. You know what I mean? They're just boop, 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 and scanning items, right? But sometimes I think they look to see if they're making a mistake. You just go to self checkout, and right, so they're selling that product on there, and it's like little things like that, dude, that just undermine society. Like all those little type things. That's what they're doing, dude. And then I got a bad feeling about. And plus, and then they're sending me bullshit. They're sending me pictures of cats getting fucking killed, flipping and tumbling down hills, dude, for like really long time. Where you're like, what the fuck? It's fucking terrible, dude. You know what I mean? Somebody feeding a kitten to a boa constrictor, like that type shit. And so I don't even want to know what the fuck they're doing to my brain at night when you're fucking sleeping in the bed. You know what I mean? And it's just fucking bombarding you with messages. And I'm not. And you know what pissed me off? Like, yeah, they pay you, dude. But I was thinking about this. Just like here, like I got 400 videos on this motherfucker, dude. That's a catalog. There's a couple of fucking songs on there, dude. My pussy hairs, my pussy hairs, my pussy hairs, my pussy hair, my pussy hair, my pussy hair. They're fucking famous. I can't explain it. My pussy has my. Hey, you get all that in the catalog. That's a fucking. Bro, that's a real thing. And like all that material or whatever the fuck. You've just the persona. You've signed your license away where they own that persona. Technically, if they have a fucking AI evolved to the fact one day where they could just everybody has it like an app to make your fucking makeup on there. They just have one that'll do somebody's face and exactly mimic the material, and you can't even sue them or nothing because they own the fucking likeness, the name, the everything. You just gave it to them when you got on that app and started producing content, like what you're doing here too. But I mean, like I guess we're gonna do what we're gonna do. I guess anywhere, but it is. It, you know, I guess if you don't get banned or if it doesn't get but shut off. But I've heard from a few very successful people. Like I know a couple people that are very successful. They make a lot of money. Like right now, that's how they're making a living, and they have some of them hundreds of thousands of followers, and they say that fucking they've done nothing wrong. They've never been violated, no warnings, and just they get to a certain point, and all of a sudden, boom, they just take the channel. And some of those things, like you no longer own it, boom, no explanation, no nothing. It's like, what? You don't get it back, you appeal it, nothing. And then, but those channels are still up, they're still generating revenue, and in some cases, still posting content, either like old recycled shit. But still, dude, it's like, what the fuck? You know what I mean? And like, if I'm gonna do, well, first of all, if I'm gonna do that, it's gonna be for my people, dude. I guess, right? I mean, like, because you know what they don't do, dude? TikTok. I mean, YouTube does not send me fucked up shit, dude. Like, you know what I mean? Like cat killing videos and fucking weird shit like that. Like, that's weird, dude. They were sending some fucked up shit to my son. Like, it ain't cool, dude. And it's like fucking detoxing drugs or like anything else. There's an algorithm, bro. Broadcast at certain megahertz that they have a patent for, just like YouTube, just like Facebook. And nobody else is allowed to broadcast that frequency. And it is a stimulating frequency. It stimulates the same area as your brain that cocaine. Dude, Hey man, um, what the fuck? What was he doing in the laying in the bed stoic? Oh, he was laying in the ring or something? Oh, short, dude. That wasn't on YouTube though, was it? I haven't seen any of those. The alternatives to calling the police videos. I haven't seen any of that. Is that on YouTube? Or, I'll tell you what. I erased the app. I erased the TikTok app off of all the phones in my fucking all the devices in my house, dude. Because I didn't want them. I'm like, hey man, if you're fucking, you got it out for me, man, and you're sending me fucked up shit and weird shit and like weird shits like happening as a result of this. I mean, it's cool. Like, I'm cool. Thanks for the jacket and the clothes and the fucking cop light. And you know what I mean? Like, I guess I'm like, thanks for, I mean, making me recognizable enough to have my shit fucking vandalized. Like not enough to bring any revenue in, but like enough to be recognized and vandalized. And I had one guy jump off a bike and go, he's prejudiced or he's a racist. And I was like, are you sure you got the right guy, bro? Like, you're not thinking of the fucking, like, but not on YouTube. It's TikTok. I'm telling you, TikTok goes out to millions, hundreds of millions of people, dude. There was a couple people in the jobs that I was working at that I've seen from TikTok, and I was like, no way. And they're kind of like looking like, whoa, like from the, you know what I mean, corner of their eye. And it's like, what's up, dog? I know yeah, with my Mexican son on the back of my bike, leaving Tijuana, and the fucking the guy's like, he's a racist. He tries to tell the cops. Like, he gets out of the car, he runs over. I didn't even know what the fuck this guy was trying to do. Punches me in the head. How did you know you weren't gonna hit my kid, bro? Like, that's fucking crazy. Knocks the bike over. And then the fucking border patrol starts running over and he's screaming at the border patrol, he's a fucking racist, man. And I was like, wow, this is really happening. Oh, and I'm like, Doug, if you're not gonna fucking charge this guy, right, for fucking assault on a kid, dude, that bike could have fucking hurt the kid or whatever the fuck, like. And what his thing was is he didn't want the motorcycles because a couple of motorcycles had, were going through the in between, and I guess he saw us coming up and he wasn't having it, dude. And so fucking, and then I had like gotten through and I was sitting there up their ways and he got out of his shit and came over and just like, because he was pissed off at motorcycles, dude. So he picked the one that had a child on the back, dude. And the Border Patrol is the worst, dude. The worst. Like, you could assault a kid, dude. They won't fucking do shit, dude. You know what I mean? Like, it's disgusting, dude. Sometimes they will, dude. They'll take a kid that's still wet, dude, and fucking send him back. Yeah, into the fucking hands of the fucking ones that wet it, dude. I'm telling you, disgusting. And I don't have like I said, okay, you guys doing a good job, all that shit. No, no, no. The police department is doing a good job. I was thinking about that. I can't say a bad thing about cops, even when I try. Here in Tijuana, in San Diego, especially, dude. Like, I don't even, the last 20 encounters, they were so fucking cool. And it was like fights and shit. And like, like the culture has totally changed, and I'm just like, I don't know what's going on in the rest of the country. I can't speak about it, dude. You know what I mean? Like, I was like, to me, the way they fucking act, to me, is it's like I can't say a bad thing. Like I can't. In fact, I feel like I almost got to go out of my way to say a good thing because it's been like a bad encounter on my part, dude. Bad behavior and fucked up situation on my part here and in San Diego, dude. Mexico especially, dude, because they'll put hands on you here. They used to. Well, if you're doing crime, they will. But dude, the culture has changed so much better. But I'll say the border patrol though, they don't hire like you. The police hires the best of the best, dude, because your life's on the line and you gotta. It's a hard job, dude. It just seems to me like you don't see. I don't know, dude. I just like the last, like they're cool and everything, and but let's just say when it comes to kids, I haven't had a good experience with them, dude. It's been quite disgusting actually, because people get out of line. It's fucking crazy. It's gotten a lot better, but when they were doing the construction, it was really bad, dude. Like a year or 2 years ago, and like during the pandemic, and people were fighting every day, dude. It was just like fucking insane. Mostly because you want to know why? I'm gonna tell you why. Because they have no signage, they have no indication, no way of knowing what's happening. All you know is that there'll be a line of cars, and then there's two lines of cars. Sometimes there's four lines of cars, and you know that realistically, there's only one line going into that fucking border crossing zone. So the question becomes, which one do I get in? Because if you don't get in the one that goes directly in there, you get in one of the fake ones that have to merge. And then even if you're the real one that goes straight, think about it. Any of those fake lines that have to fucking force merge to get in the facility, you're fucking off the actual real line. And nobody will let you in. They're not going to be fucked off. So they'll be nuts to butts touching bumpers, dude. Will not let you in, dude. You want to push out of the way with your vehicle? Go ahead, dude. Fuck your shit up, cause a big melee, right? You know what I mean? Where there's cops all through that shit, dude. They're just waiting fucking for any excuse to grab your ass and tax you. You know what I mean? So, and that's it. And so that's what you're dealing with. So I got to do that kind of shit. You know what I mean? And it was the worst. And then people be fighting and fucking. I'm telling you, dude. And they will assault kids. Kids be in the way, right? It's fucking crazy, dude. And what do you do? I've seen people in nice vehicles, dude, like $50,000 vehicles, and dogs and border patrol run on them and sit in the line or whatever right there, and they start pulling bags of fucking dope out in packages of every fucking crevice, and there's like small children and an infant. You know what I mean? They all got nice clothes on. They're fucking to the nines, and you're like, fuck, dude. So they have to deal with kids like on a fucking big level, dude. Plus undocumented minors, so they're just like over, dude. It's not a babysitting facility. The fuck out, dude. And I don't know. I didn't like mean to go on that rant, but it has happened. You know what I mean? And it's just not cool, dude. It's not cool. Oh man. Hey, dude, let me ask you this: was that on the fight? The UFC card that's happening right now, or the last one that I think I heard about that? Maybe it was a was it a not an ankle, a fucking a heel? Was it a heel kick to the head? John McDonald, what's up, bro? Good to see you, man. Yeah, that's cool. That is cool. I tell you what, they're preparing for you, dude. That That fucking video I made of that, how they're lifting the road up, they started putting the road section on the top. There's like another bar that goes on top of the fucking bar, dude. And that shit is so unbelievably bitching, dude. And it sits like how the border wall is. So it gives the illusion that the cars are driving on top of the border wall. It's parallel with it. It's like, it's fucking genius. And then you're like, well, that's a huge undertaking, dude. It goes for miles. And you're thinking like, yeah, you're talking about Mexicans, dude, the best builders in the world, hands down. Like everybody knows that. Nobody disputes that. Even that one comedian, Andrew Schultz, says like nobody questions who built the fucking, like everybody wonders who built the pyramids in Egypt, but nobody questions who built the pyramids in Mexico. Like it clearly, obviously Mexicans. Like, duh, it's not even a question. And now, and like how quickly we forget, right? They do all the building in the United States, and they're all the fucking workers, the best fucking workers. Crazy, dude. Bro, I'll sell you this Man Bun 3000 and you could clip it on to your head. Plus, you would have El Joe spirit animal as your spirit animal. Because you know how they say when you have a fucking animal, it's part of your shit. You know what I mean? It's like you have that spirit of that animal. You know what I mean? Like there's a muskrat. They have these in Slab City in the canal in little pockets. It's like a miniature beaver. They have little Fu Manchu whiskers. It looks like a Fu Manchu mustache. I can't hone in on it very good. They're little cute little guys. Real silky smooth like a beaver with those guard hairs. That those silky smooth guard hairs that keep dry and protect a very soft velveteen underlayer. That's nice little skin. See, oh shit, it even has a little pictograph on the back. See, see that, guys? I drew that pictograph because it's real. This is a real pictograph. Okay? And so the reason I drew it, because it was a warrior, right? Riding on a pony, but he had that bear skin over his head and like a fucking cape. I thought that was cool, man. Because I have a bear skin too. Like a fucking cape like that. But dude, you can have this man bun for $1,000 and it's down to here. Maybe even a little longer. So it's $1,000 wig all day. You could get $1,000 for that shit all day. Dude. That quality and that fucking consistency of hair. And then the length. So you're guaranteed to get your money back, dude. Make a profit. But what's priceless is having Eljo as your spirit animal, dude. Right? Or maybe you couldn't handle it. So it could be a fucking curse. Could be a blessing and a curse. You could end up looking like that, dude. Behind some fake fucking gold that's not even there, dude. Or like when you wake up, we got a big old pot of gold like that, and you wake up. That's what dying's gotta be like. It's gotta be, dude. And you're like, oh, no, I had all that shit. Oh, fuck. It's just like waking up. You're like, oh, no. My new surfboard. That big pot of gold. Fuck. How about when you try to go back to sleep, dude? I'm gonna work on these hands a little bit. Well, I feel like they're segmented, but I like having it like chinks in the armor type shit. You know what I mean? Even though they're all tight, it's all like it's tight like that, dude. I was just studying it. Even at like 600 years old, the shit is still totally fucking tight. It makes you wonder how the fuck were they beating metal like that back then, dude? How were they beating metal so good back then, dude? Go Google like some of these suits of armor. It's crazy. How are they getting such perfect and it's steel, right? Isn't that what the Spaniards had? Bro. Yeah, excellent builders have always been around. In fucking Mexico, there ain't no fucking pyramids in Portugal, bro. There ain't no fucking. Dude, Italy doesn't even have any pyramids, dude. There ain't even no pyramids in America. You can't even find me no mud flood pyramids. Mexico's got them, and nobody questions. They're the same size. They're more intricate. If the one and the angles and the precision has you baffled in Egypt, you go look at the one over there with the snake fucking shadow on it. How about you do another video on that fucking bridge, bro, that they're building? That it's like puts the cars up at the fucking border wall, top of the wall, bro. And you know why they're doing it? Because when all the fucking staging area and it is coming here because Texas is gonna sew it up, dude, sooner or later, right? Or more people are gonna come. And though Tijuana doesn't want the fucking problems, they don't want to be known like McAllen, Texas. They don't want to become another McAllen, Texas, dude. I have my theories why it's happening too, why they're allowing it to happen. You know why? I was reading about this. I've been crying fucking the sky is falling for years, dude, about chemtrails. Because you know I'm a tree trimmer, I'm an arborist, and I work outside, and I've been seeing them do it, and I've been watching them try and fail miserably for fucking years. But it would cut down the solar uh, uh, impact a lot, dude. But they could never get it to happen during the summertime. The Pacific jet stream would just blow it away. The only way they could ever get it done, and this is like how they do it mostly here, is they'll start layering it up at night when the air movement and the temperature drops, and it allows those fucking them to build up. Once they build up layer on layer, then you could start like it could fucking be stronger than the jet stream. Kinda, not really, because as soon as the sun comes up, the Pacific, it's usually pea soup fog because that stuff just settles. It's like freezing cold pea soup fog with ice crystals hitting your fucking face while you're driving the motorcycle, like stinging your face. And then the sun comes up in the jet stream and you just watch it all go whoosh, blowing right away. So now they've gotten better at it and they'll layer it up and then they get a good one going. And then as the jet stream comes up, they could fucking make it happen anyway. I've been hip to it and researching it and I found out about it, dude. From the aluminum sulfate to the fucking, just like you learn in science class, dude. Everything has three forms: a solid, a liquid, and a fucking gas, right? And lithium, that's what they're really using because lithium salt, it's a salt. And that's what draws the moisture. Like everything else, has a form of a solid, a liquid, and gas. So you get it in its gas form, and it is ice fucking cold, dude. Just like those whippets and CO2 and any kind of gas, compressed gas, when you let it out. Okay, and then being that it's a salt and shit, just like when you're, making ice cream or whatever, right? What are you using? You're using cold from the steel. You're using salt to draw the fucking moisture out, and it's the same thing. They're saying like, oh, it's nobody's saying that the lithium mining is for batteries. You guys are just assuming that. People are assuming that and saying it. And as long as their tinfoil hats are going with that narrative, believe me, the establishment that's really doing this loves it because they don't have to make a conspiracy or they don't have to make a lie. You guys are are doing it for them, right? Or you're making everybody think that it's for these batteries, and it's not. It's the lithium salt. That's what they're spraying in the fucking air. Lithium in gas form makes a great cloud cover, and with aluminum sulfate, if every other jet sprayer, like you have them in succession, and you'll have like every other one of them will be aluminum sulfate, and that has reflective properties. So it reflects the sun back up, right, which allows you to fucking keep the temperature down, and then the lithium salt in gas form draws the moisture out, and then you get the condensation, right? But or it just like settles to the ground and it's just like ice crystals, like I described it, like what usually happens. But now look, now this is the part, dude, this part. So I was reading about this. There's people that like really fucking research this and have figured it out. So cloud seeding, whenever you draw moisture out of any place on the planet, it has the opposite effect on the other exact opposite part of the fucking globe. So wherever you're drawing moisture out here, you're causing a drought over there. So I think a lot of this migration is in areas which seem to be like Eastern Asia, right? Which is parts of Afghanistan, China, like that's where you're seeing most of the migrants coming from. Okay? And China's doing it too, dude. And so and I think it's a world agreement though. But like everybody doesn't have the capacity that the United States does, so uh, uh, they have to fucking bear the burden of this immigration that's going to happen as a result of causing drought in certain areas by pulling the moisture out in other spots. And since you're pulling it out here in America to do whatever, or the world, dude, because they don't have the fucking crops in China and like certain places like Iran and stuff, and like even like since the 70s, they've been growing fucking owning and growing crops here on the U.S. farmland just to send back there to fill their fucking needs because they don't have the water anymore. That's and then now this is making it even more worse. Well, they said it was because of pumping because they were selling wheat for a while, but I'm like, come on, dog. It's no. That's what you're lying. You sucked it out of the air. And so anyway, I think that's what like a lot of these wars and shit. I don't know, man. It's like a land grab because it's down to the nitty gritty, and they're gonna have it figured out and mapped out, dude, and quarantined off. And there's gonna be like desolate dead zones because that man is causing by pulling the moisture out, cloud seeding, and you too can have a man bun level 3000 for $999. Now it is titty length of number one supreme grade A quality, so that is a length and quality of a $900 to a wig maker all day, dude, all day. So you're gonna guarantee to get your money back, dude. That's all I'm saying. Take a fucking chance, dude. Like Columbus did. You know what I'm saying? Yep. See, Stoic knows what's up, dude. Stoic, we might be just made perfect for each other. You know everything I'm talking about, dude. Oh, the soil is. Oh, that's another thing. Yep. That's what they're talking about in India because they are already flooded out, right? On the natch. Now they're getting it like times a quadrillion, and they're just starting because they're like the smartest IQ per capita on the planet. Like that's facts, dude. Out of all the races, they don't like to admit it because of the color of their skin. I kind of like it. I mean, personally, but for whatever reason, motherfuckers are just like hell bent, and they don't want to admit it, but it is, dude. And so they've been saying that, and and then what you're seeing in Dubai, and the same thing with I think that's what it is about Iran with the wheat growing. that they just it's too expensive to get the fertilizers, and they washed all this, like there is no uh, content to the soil, like nutrient content. Yeah, dude. I'm down, dude. I'm down to just watch this, like two little penguins just watch the fucking chemtrails from a rock. It's like, oh, they be knowing, dude. They be knowing. They know, dude, the safe zone. That's why all the Mad Max movies and all that shit is made down there. It's all staged up down there because that's the only place that's just like going to be out of the fucking jet stream of all the shit. They're getting ready for it too, man. It's gonna happen. So fucked. I'm not prepared, dude. I was thinking about it. I'm like, dude, I don't even like. I'm like in a house and I'm not. I'm like having a hard time, dude. And like, I'm gonna be like out camping and shit. No, dude, with no water and electricity and no food. And you're like, oh, I'll just eat Tweety birds with a fucking slingshot and a Hawaiian sling, or we'll eat stingrays. Like, yeah, that's true. Okay, but there ain't no water, dude. There ain't no water. And you're gonna have to go where the water is. There's no fucking stingrays, dude. It's like I'm like noticing it's in Southern California, especially, or like California in general. It's one or the other, unless you get to like the lakes and streams. As soon as you start getting to Central California and in Northern California, there's a lot of streams and lakes that have fish in them and also support wildlife that you could like have. And there's already like livestock and elk and shit that would their numbers would probably come back greater. But that's not entirely true because look at the Donner Party, dude. Classic motherfuckers. They were just like a few hours away from here. They just got stuck. And there's no store. But a lot of them, most of them are weak people. The guy ended up walking for 6 or 7 days to civilization to get help anyway. If they would have just done that from the fucking beginning. And like they had two natives with them, dude. You'd say, how come those native kids weren't? They didn't have any bows. They weren't shooting fucking squirrels and little and Tweety birds. Like, yeah, I know there's Tweety birds up there in the Sierras. What the fuck? Or no, 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 maybe not, because it's like wintertime. I don't know, dude. But you just go down in elevation. You just walk down. Like I've been at the ski resort and the lifts closed and it's a total whiteout and you walk down. You're sliding down. I slid down like the top of the fucking mountain is 14,000 feet and the fucking base camp. And the lodge is like at 700. Yeah. They're in New Zealand. Oh, that sucks. Oh. But you know what that's cool for? That's a tremendous resource, dude. Sulfur, dude. That's so valuable, dude. Salt and sulfur and you know when you find charcoal, mesquite charcoal, like real actual burnt logs, or you just say you throw some in a fire or in a box. If all the moisture burn out and you just have a black charred piece of wood, that right there mashed up into a dust. Think about this. That's what black gunpowder is. You take isoporic alcohol and you soak that black charcoal dust in alcohol, right? Alcohol evaporates and also draw the moisture out of anything. And it evaporates. You do that over and over again. And mix the alcohol with sulfur. Like you're talking about the hard shit around the source of those rivers or the sulfur well. You find them. They're this white, green, yellow, phosphorescent fucking chunks, dude. Looks like candle wax. Pulverize that down too, like melt that down, get that. Like, you know, in liquid form, or put that in alcohol, and you melt that and the alcohol into the fucking mashed up mesquite charcoal, dude. That's gunpowder. You have three. You have like super fine, which is 4F. You have 3F, which is like medium fine. You have 2F, which is like kind of coarse, and you have 1F, which is like very coarse. That's the kind you use inside cannons and shit. Maybe shotguns, but yeah, that's it. It's alcohol and sulfur, dude. Saltpeter. Melt it down, soak it in that fucking charcoal so it recrystallizes back up, and then pulverize it again into dust. Do it again, and that's it. And then you take some aside and light it, and it should go into a big old fucking cloud. Or it should crackle and go. When you break that charcoal up in the dust, right, or like hookah charcoal, and you're lighting it just regular with nothing, does it not crackle and go? So like imagine if you added alcohol and fucking saltpeter and sulfur, but let it dry out, and crystallize and dry out, and then mash it up, and then do it again and again. Like that's how you make gunpowder. That's a tremendous resource. That's like a huge resource. You could buy all the fresh water you want, and there's people just trading you for that don't have. Like well, we don't have that. Oh, you could find it, but like, yeah, yeah, you should try it. It works. But I used to do it, dude. I was all into the mountain man shit, dude. It's awesome. I should start a channel like that. I've made flint and steel videos, but the gunpowder ones, it works. You do it. It takes a long time and a lot of, and then you could realize like, fuck, I could just buy 10 times this amount for like a fucking dollar at the fucking gun store. Fucking, they sell it by the pound, man, and it's cheap. And I had that shit stashed everywhere. Allegedly. But that's crappy. That's very crappy, low grade, and it's extremely corrosive. You have to clean your firearms extensively after you use it. If you go to try to buy black powder, the people will usually tell you, "Whoa, I get better than that." Like Pyrodex is this black powder substitute, but it still counts as black powder. But it's not as corrosive, but it's still pretty bad. I mean, you gotta like clean the fuck out of your shit. It'll be a rust pile. Super corrosive, but put it in. It's not it's not like super. It's very flammable, of course, and combustible, and it crackles and. But what gives it its punch is when it's enclosed in a really tight fucking area that can't escape. Only by explosion, and it will blow its way out. Boom. So that's why fireworks work. Jet propulsion and firearms theory. Where you're what's the word I'm looking for? You're compartmentalizing something. Hey, what's up, bro? What's up, bro? Good, long time no see. I got a lot of fireworks right now, dude. I got a lot of fireworks, dude. I had so many M80s and M1000s, and then I got all scared. I was like, this has got to be a fucking felony, dude, of a high degree. This is like some ATF shit. And like, they're going to be like, what the actual fuck are you doing with these? Right? I don't even want to answer any questions. So I just tossed them, dude. I'm like, I'm out of here, dude. Tossed them, dude. I got scared, but I got bottle rockets for days. Been meaning to go make a slow motion bottle rocket video. Anyway, dude. Oh, dude. Okay. I blinked out for a second. Bro, I was just thinking about you, dude. You know what I was thinking? I was thinking about the bus, but it was something else too. I was thinking about Norton, dude. I don't even know if it was like somebody from Chino or something. And I was just like, fuck, I was thinking shouts to Chino, dude. And then I was like, fuck, bro, shouts to like motherfuckies from Chino that I grew up with, bro. Or like, I was just like, what the fuck? I was like watching some shit on Chino, bro. And they were like, it was crazy, bro. It was just saying some fucking crazy shit that was all true. And like, I was like, damn. I was, I was thinking, what the fuck Tom's doing, man? Fuck, you bring a damn tear to my eye, my dude. Fuck. I'll remember what it was. It's fucking hilarious. I'll think about it. It might have been your bug, bro. I seen your bug over here, the same color. I was thinking about Lydell. Ha! That's what it was. I was thinking about the whale clan, bro, in that street, and I was like, fuck, bro, how fucking rad. How fucking rad is Chino, bro? For real. Like, what the fuck? You have like all those fucking people. And I was thinking about like that kid Lydell, bro, that fucking built that bug. That was the sickest. God, you know it too, dog. That was a quintessential, a turquoise and white two-tone 63 Volkswagen Beetle on chrome Porsche alloys, scraping on the floor, right? All the chrome trim, all the fucking rubber on the windows is white. Facts, dog. That motherfucker had white window trim. Right? Right? And you're just like, fuck, you're looking at this thing going, God fucking damn, bro. Chromed out engine, Mando, right? Everything. The distributor cap, the fucking fan housing, everything. The heads, everything fucking, well, there's no heads, I guess, on it. But everything chrome. And then a chrome luggage rack with the wood fucking bottom, slatted bottom. It's like, what the, bro? That thing was like, and as it was, right? He was just trying like find somebody to just buy this for like $2,000, bro. Like I'm asking two, and you're like, what the fuck? And they're like, yeah, that's so much. That's ridiculous. Nobody's ever gonna pay that. The thing's a piece of shit. And they're like, like, yeah. And you got close to it, dog. Your shit was damn close, man. All you was missing was the luggage rack. Whew. Man, that thing, those things are worth so much money. I seen one that was it's exactly yours, right over here in TJ, around the corner, dude. And I was just like, damn, that's what it was. I was like, man, fucking shouts to Tom, dude, and and his bug, dude. I was thinking about the time we rode all the way. The fucking kids, man, are on some like lame shit. I'm like, man, motherfucker, when we were your age, there would be like three of us in a goddamn Beetle with no seats, not even a driver's seat sometimes. It could be like a box or something you're sitting on. Motherfucker, no windshield wipers, pouring rain, and no problem. Like, yeah, you can't see a fucking thing. And like, bro, not shouts to our parents, bro. I'm like, I think about some shit. I'm like, what the fuck were our parents thinking, dog? Like, what the fuck was up with them? For real. Like, I like fucking cringe, dog, on some shit. I think of like when I think of my kid. One of them is like me not being at my house and you scary motherfuckers being you scary motherfuckers, meaning you, my kids, being there and thinking, well, that's always how it was at our houses growing up. Like, what's up with that, dude? Gen X, bro, best behaved generation ever, dude. Dang, man. Dude, I was thinking too, bro, it got me, I'm telling you, that fucking, bro, your Volkswagen got me on a whole chain. I was thinking about your sister, bro, and I was thinking about your niece, dog, and I was like, bro, you probably wouldn't even recognize her, like, you know what I mean? Like, that's fucking cool shit, dog. Shouts to your sister, bro. For real, dog. I think yeah, yeah, I don't know, man. It's like, yeah, there's a lot of stuff, bro. Just driving, waiting, just the fact that they sent us to school like 400 miles away, and they're like, here, get there by yourself in a kit car. You know what I mean? Like a World War II fucking era kit car, motherfucker. Like not. That's fucking hilarious, and no problem. Like we made it, bro. Shit, I think about that too. I think about like sometimes we broke down, dude. Me and my grandfather towed a fucking car in the rain through fucking Pomona, Ontario, like at like 1 o'clock in the morning. And like these motherfuckers, we were always trying to tow a car, these idiots, and they just couldn't do it, dude. And I'm like thinking, bro, how can you not do this? Like I've done this at 1 o'clock in the morning with my grandfather at 15 years old. And fucking my friends did it too, and and we fucking all did it together at like fucking 15 and 16, dude. The what the fuck? And when it was cracked the fuck out, and like and the riots happened, like it wasn't safe, dude. It was safe compared to now, I guess, but it's just funny, man. Oh, that's cool, bro. Oh yeah, I think he told me that. I think I seen that on. I talked to you sometime back. That's cool, man. Good for her, dude. That's a nice place. Oh man, yeah, they had no choice, bro. I guess. They ain't no fucking. I don't know. I was listening to like some podcasts. I was listening to Corey Haim's crazy, or not Corey Haim, the other guy, Corey Feldman, crazy ass. His parents were bad parents, dude. That's bad. We had good parents. Your parents were good. I was thinking about your dad, bro, and the beer, the fucking beer brewing thing, and man, telling you, I was like, man, I hope he's at least still brewing beer, man. Fuck yeah, your dad's super cool, man. Right on, bro. I'm so glad you came in here, dude. I was gonna I'm gonna cut it off actually, but that's fucking cool shit, dog. Oh, so you go on the YouTube, huh? That's good, man. Good for you. That's like my TV, bro. It's my fucking TV, dog. It's my TV, bro. This is gonna be a good episode, dog. You put up and brought a tear to my eye, dude. That's what's up, bro. Oh, time ago, bro. 40 fucking years ago. I trip out on that shit. It's scary, dude. 40 years ago. And the next 40 years, like, it's weird, it's scary, dude. It's crazy. It's crazy, dude. I think about a lot of people, dude. A lot of people. I haven't gone on Facebook in a long time, but I've been thinking about you guys. And it might have been because of wrestling. There was good times, man. Fuck, dude. There were so many cool fucking things, man. It was just a cool fucking time, dude. It'd be a cool time to go back to. I always seen some crazy shit, dude. OJ Simpson running on the freeway, the fucking LA riots, bro, shooting a fucking Blakey in the bathroom at the school. Oh man, hilarious, dude. Oh shit. See, look, somebody already fucking flagged something. Oh man, I'll just keep my mouth shut. Hey, fucking, most stories can't even be told. All right, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna shut it off though, you guys. My son is asking me how long I'm gonna go here. But that man, that's cool, man. That was pretty damn cool. Some guy I grew up with came on here. Probably the dude I was telling you about the Volkswagen. Right on, dude. Well, cool, man. Yeah, bro. Good to see you, man. We'll have to get together soon, dog. Uh, I have to drop you. I have to go back on Facebook and drop you my number. I still have the same number. But anyway, uh, why is my battery dying here, dude? Oh, you know what?
Because it's off.
It's probably, yeah. Wait, what? Oh, thanks. Yeah. Hey, right on, bro. God bless you, man.